Well, hello everyone. Well, we're going to do a few scratch cards, but this is not really a scratch card one. We're just going to do a few scratch cards just to fill it. What I want you to do is just show you of this thing. Now, whether it's expensive or not, I don't know, but rare it definitely is. It's in this box, and it's a very rare item. I know it is. And you'd like to see it. But first of all, I'm going to show you some Union Jacks. Now, these are Union Jacks from 1920. Is that 1926? Hold on. Yeah, 1926. 6th of March 1926. Now, they're both exactly the same. But you see now, the story behind these are that when I was, quite a few years ago, when I was buying things, this bloke contacted me from Ireland, and he said in his loft, not in his loft, in his barn, he had a farm, his dad had stored this old comic, the Union Jack, with Sexton Blake, who was like a Sherlock Holmes. They made TV programmes of him and films of him and everything, Sexton Blake. Like I say, he's like a Sherlock Holmes, he was a detective. Now, this is his dad's comic. Now, I have got another one since, so that you can handle it a bit more, and it's a bit better condition. But this was his dad's comic. Now, in it, it's got a story. We won't use his dad's one. We'll use this one to see, because they're both exactly the same. Now, this Sexton Blake, it had the case of the Sexton Blake bust, as you see, as we turn over. Because if we rip this accidentally, it ain't so bad as ripping his dad's one. There we are. Now, extraordinary gift, 4 shillings and sixpence for 10p. Now, what you had to do is save. You had to save coupons. In this comic, it tells you all of the story about the Sexton Blake bust and all that. And Rasputin, but I'm about him. Hold on, I'm only holding one hand, so. Yeah, look, they smashed the bust there, look, it broke. And so forth. So it's all about Sexton Blake and Sexton Blake bust. There we are. Now, what's that about? Yeah, it's all about it. Yep. Merton Yellow Menace. Anyway, like I say, that's all about it. And at the back is the coupon. Now, what happened is you saved coupons, and then you sent this coupon off with the coupons that you saved. So you save the little coupons and you cut this one out to get the Sexton Blake bust. Alright? So this comic has got the original coupon in it, whereas his dad's one, which is a little bit more worn, you must have read it well, has got the coupon cut out. You see? It's got the coupon cut out. His dad's cut that coupon out and sent for this Sexton Blake bust. But this is the coupon not cut out. So we have the two. We have the one with his dad's one that's cut out and the one with. Now, what have we got in this box? I wonder what we've got in this box. Is there any clues of what we got? Well, I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to tell you how rare it is. Here we go. Because remember, what have we got? What have we got here? What have we got here? We have one 1926 Sexton Blake bust. Okay, let's get it out of the thing. So this is the, let me get the paper off. This is that bust. Now, originally it would have had a black writing in here, made with black paint or something, and it's worn away. Here you can still see Sexton Blake, but you can't see it in black. But you could always do that if you want. At the back, it's got the Union Jack every Thursday, tuppence. And there we are, it's tuppence. And there we are, Mr. Sexton Blake. I have your bust. Now, the thing about this, see, here's the comic. That's the one I got. That's his dad's comic, where he cut the coupon out of that to get that. That is the actual one they sent him for the coupon that he got out of that. Right, we'll lay it down, we don't want it to drop. So there is my comic that you can look through and not worry, because it's not a modern one, it's same age, but it's just another one. So, there we are. So that's it. Now, the thing about this is, when I was on holiday in Kent, right, I was going around in a Dormobile, we had a holiday, and we was looking at some old bookshops. We come across this old bookshop, eh? We come across this old bookshop, and it had a collector's book in it, a big one. And on the back, I should have got it really, I should have got it. On the back of the collector's book was a picture of him, this actual model, this actual Sexton Blake bust. Right, so I thought, hello, it must be something inside about it. So I had a look inside, and yes, they had a picture of it, of this, and they told you a bit about it. Now they said, because they can be broken if you dropped, kids if they had them, not a lot of them most likely were collected. The coupons, you had to collect a lot of coupons and then send a big coupon off. A lot of people most likely gave up. So not a lot existed. Anyway, they said there's only 12 known to exist in the whole of the world. Only 12 of these known to exist. And I have the 13th. So, you know, and I have the original Union Jack that his dad cut out in 1926 when he was a young kid to get this, with the other coupons that he'd saved. And when he got it, and he's read it, and he's done everything, he's packed it away and put it in the barn, loft of the barn. And there it stayed until his son discovered it and phoned me, and I bought it off of him years ago, so I've had it years. I managed to find another copy of this to go with this. Whoops, keeps dropping, might break. I managed to find another copy of this so that I can use that and see the coupon that his dad actually cut out. You know, the coupon's in the back. There it is. That's the one his dad's cut out of this one, which ain't there no more. Gone. But it's in place of it. So there we are. So we've got his dad's a copy, not a copy, but another copy, so that we can look without worrying, and the original 1926 Sexton Blake bus. Only 12 known to exist. I have the 13th. No one knows my 13th exists. There may be one or two more, but they can be broken, and they've got to survive, and this one has. Well, there we have it. There we have it. So now we're going to do a couple of scratch cards to add this off. But you've got to bear with me, because I've only got one hand to do the scratch cards. Hold on. Right, well, you've got to bear with me, because I've only got one hand, so I've taped it down. We've got 3 of these to do, so if it's a bit jockety, it's because I'm doing it one-handed. Here we go. I'll show you what they are. £3, £6, £2, £30, £6, £60. Last line, £3. Did I get £3? So we can get £3, £30, and what have we got? £1. No, and that would have been times 1. Right, next one would be here. £3, £20, £20. £30, £1, £100. £1. Are we going to get £1 save a whitewash? £60. Is this going to be a £1? No, it's got to be £100. So we didn't get nothing there. No, and that would have been times 1. Last card. Do we win on this last card or not? Here we go. £10, £3, 10,000. £1, £3, 10,000, £1. Now we've got 2 3s, 2 1s. Little chance. £10. The last one is £1. We won on the last one. Now is it a pot? We've got a £1. Stops a whitewash. We only spent £3. Is it a triple? We get all our money back if it's a triple. Here we go. It's a 1. But even so, we won on the last card. Oh well. So for me, Mr. Sexton Blake, and Piggy of course, but he ain't here at the moment. He's gone out for a walk. But we've got a £1 card win, which is something. It stops a whitewash. And we've got a rare Sexton Blake bust. So for me, if you like these sort of things, here's a like button, a subscription. If I get likes, enough likes for this, which I'm a bit short of at the moment because I've lost my other channel, but if I get likes for this, I know that anything that comes up that I've got that's a bit rare or interesting, you might like to say, I'll put it on. Of course, if I don't get so many likes, I know that people ain't really interested, so I'll just keep on doing them only, the scratch cards. But we mixed them in, and we won. We got something back. It wasn't a whitewash. And Mr. Blake, and me, and Pig are leaving the building. Here we go. Good night all. Ho, ho, ho.